Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Thursday, April 16th, and tomorrow we are going to, goal is to plant our first crop of 2020. We're going to try to plant the potatoes tomorrow. Well, last night we had a pretty good frost. It was down in the mid to upper 20s, and my apple trees are pretty much in full bloom right now, and so I thought I would check and see if we had any damage to these blossoms. Now it may be too early to tell, but we are going to try to check anyhow. So here is this is a yellow bellflower, and you can see the stage which that it is blooming. Okay, now at the base, if you can see it on the camera, at the base of each one of these blooms is where the fruit will develop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife, and the battery is getting low on this camera, so I don't know if we will have enough battery power to get through this or not, but we're going to try it. So what we'll do, I hope you guys can see this, we're going to take a knife, pocket knife. Let's cut the, first of all we'll inspect the blossom, see what it looks like on the inside. It's a little brown in there. Now we got, and there's a worm, see that? You may not be able to see it or not, but that's a worm. So we'll go ahead and dispose of him. So we'll pick the petals off, and right here is the base, our fruit. So I'm going to take my knife and split this. Now you can do this with strawberries or whatever. Alright, and what I'm looking for, and I don't know, like I said, if you guys can see it or not, but see the very black outside of that? I don't know whether you can see it or not. That's frost damage. Now, some of these, there's a really heavy bloom on these trees, so for some of them to get hurt is not a bad thing. It just thins them. That one had not opened, and it looks fine. It looks fine. Let's see, there's one over here that was pretty mature. So let's, it had done, petals had done fell off the hit. This particular bloom, let's look at it. It's damaged too, and I don't know whether you can see that or not, but there's black in there. You do that with strawberries. You can do it with any fruit. Basically you're looking where it froze those cells in the froze and ruptured those cells. In response to it is it'll blacken. I expect that it's going to knock a lot of those blooms off. That one looks good. That one looks still pretty green. Now those outside layers are darker green, so you will get a little distortion, but black's what we're looking for. And if you see the black, it's probably done. Now we'll wait a day or two and you'll be able to tell. It'll be obvious. But you can see how that's blacked right there. It'll be obvious in a day or two to a week. The ones that are damaged, the ones that are not. But if you're ever curious, and you can take a green strawberry or a green strawberry bloom and do the same thing, which is typically what I wind up doing. Like I said, it was in the mid to upper 20s here last night, and that's damaged too. Now, I intentionally picked these off the outside canopy of the tree. If on the inside of the canopy of the tree, they may be more protected and be less damage. So, you know, it's not necessarily all lost, but you can see how that just peeled off there real easy, and see that brownish brownish look to it, brownish black, that's frost damage. That's how you can tell, if you can see it. I just peeled the outside layer off of that. But yeah, it's that's just part of it, part of farming. I am my goal was to pick up some more Hereford cattle this week or so, and well, as with farming, as it is with life a lot of times, you know, the unexpected things that pop up sometimes can affect what happens. And we'll get rid of our blooms here. So the expense of putting the culvert in probably was a couple, 3 cows maybe. So what we'll do, we'll probably be buying fewer cows. I'm looking for some bred cows, young cows, registered stuff. So we've got our eye on some. We're going to try to check them out. But tomorrow, if everything goes well, the planting season for 2020 will get started, and we will be off and running. So that's kind of the plan right now. I'll show you guys one of these apple trees, and they need to be cleaned out and this, that, and the other. If I ever get an opportunity, I will. This is the tree right here that I got the blooms off of. As you can see, it is heavy. It needs thinning anyhow. That's a yellow bellflower tree. So and I picked them around the edge. Now some of the blossoms back inside the tree may be better off. They're a little more sheltered, may not got as damaged. So we'll see. We'll see what they look like. Some of them, which have already dropped the petals, may be better. The open blossom is the most vulnerable. You know, this open blossom right here is more vulnerable than these or even these. So you know, it may knock them off and save the rest of them, and you know, we may be fine. But that's kind of where we're at on that. Like I said, we're going to try to get a start tomorrow on planting. That's the plan. We're going to plant the potatoes. We'll try to get you guys a video of it. You know, no promises. It just depends on how everything goes. So but my battery is dying, so if you like what we're doing, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, let us know. If you see a video you like, give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or comment, please do so. Thanks for watching, and you know, keep tuning in. We'll hopefully get back to farming tomorrow. Here's a grapevine. It hadn't bloomed yet. It started to leaf out. You can see the discoloration of the leaves. And like I said, it got pretty chilly last night. Grapevine needs to be pruned. It's not, so that's just the way it is. But it being here in this area too, you know, kind of in a low spot, it probably got more damage than some of the other stuff. But it's that's part of it. That's part of farming in the mountains. We get warm spells, things put out, and next thing you know, we get a cold snap, and it works on it. So that's one grapevine. Let's walk out here and look at this other one. And battery may die at any moment. If it does, that'll be the end of the video. So that'll be the end of the video, and we'll pick back up tomorrow. But got another grapevine right out here that is it's not as far along as the other one. It's a little sheltered on this building, but you can see it still retains some damage, looks like, as well. So but that's part of it. You know, farming's a gamble. It's the biggest gamble you can take, probably, as far as financially. You may be better off sitting down at a poker table or something, but it's just the way it is. But anyhow, that's kind of where we're at and what we're up to. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow we'll get started. We'll see you then. Bye.